Hello, welcome today. We're going to move a little bit and remember to be focused on your body. So if you feel something that doesn't make you feel, please be aware of that. If you feel some wrist pain, neck pain, take it easy and remember that you have to listen to your body, and that is the most important. Be sure that if your body is telling you here it hurts or not, and just know how much you are going to put from yourself. Okay, so with that say so, we can start our practice. Today, I want us to start lying down in the mat. We're going to lie down, let the arms next to the body. You can close your eyes if you want. Let your cervicals long. We're going to keep the feet landed in the floor with the knees pointing to the sky. And here we're going to breathe only through our nostrils, through our nose. See, if you want, you can place one hand in your belly and one in your rib cage. And try to send the air the lowest as you can. By the lowest as we can, we might feel a little bit on the belly, the movement. Ideally, we would like to feel the air here on the back, like if we send the air to the lower back. I know that can be a little bit hard, so if it doesn't come, don't worry. Try to make it slow. All our spine is touching the ground. If you did so manage to feel the air in the lower back, with the hands in the rib cage, I want you to, every time we take the air out, see if you can make the ribs in. Like if you wanted to hide them. While you do so, try to don't engage in your shoulders. Let's try to isolate that movement. It's normal that the shoulders would come up, so we try to hide the ribs. If you cannot feel it, try to exaggerate the movement when they are open and try to help you a little bit with your hands to pull them in. And if you did so manage to make them in, we're trying now to keep them in even though when we breathe in. So the ribs are hiding all the time while the air comes in and while the air goes out. You might feel activation all in your core. Try now Adding to all this, if you can, to close your pelvic floor like the perineum, try to engage slightly there. No need to engage in 1,000,000% so your glute also tight. Try to relax the glute, isolate that motion, and try to only activate the pelvic floor. Keep the ribs in, keep breathing there. And then relax. You can let your spine lift it up a little bit. Extend both of your arms backwards. Let your body just feel free. Make a slight extension on your spine, lifting up a little bit on the back. Extend the arms far. And then gently get back. Get back with your arms on the side of the body. Now bring right and left knee to your chest. And one more time now, if it's possible, we're going to activate the pelvic floor. Feel the lower back on the ground. Try to close in our ribs and breathe there. Try, if it's possible, to isolate that motion from the shoulders, that engagement. Try to feel the air pressing on the lower back. Try to keep the ribs closed. Try to hold the pelvic floor. Relax the face, relax the shoulders. And relax. Get back with your feet on the ground. Extend one more time your arms all the way back. Feel free here to do whatever you want. And one more time, get back with the arms next to your body. Feel longer the cervicals. Bring both of your knees back to the chest. This time the arms are going to be side of the body like a T. So breast and shoulders on the same line. We're going to activate the pelvic floor. Feel the lower back on the ground. Try to feel the ribs down and the shoulders are relaxed. We're going to breathe gently in. Hold there. Breathing out gently. Move both of your knees towards the right side. Breathe in here. Again, trying to make it slow and low on the lungs. Trying to keep the ribs closed. And bring both of your knees back to the center. Try to control to don't engage on the shoulders. Breathe gently in the middle, keep the ribs closed. And send both of the knees towards the left side. Breathe out on the movement. Breathe in gently again. Activate your ribs. Relax on the shoulder, activate your pelvic floor. Bring the knees while you breathe out back to the center. One more time. Breathe in, sending the air low. Active pelvic floor, ribs, shoulders are down, relaxed. And send the knees towards the right side slowly, control it. While the air is going out. One more time, breathe in. Send the air down, ribs are closed. Pelvic floor is active. Shoulders are relaxed. Come back to the center. And one last. Activate pelvic floor, ribs, shoulders are relaxed. And go gently to the side while you breathe out. Last one. Activate your ribs, pelvic floor. Send the air down. And while you breathe out, bring both of the legs back. Be careful to don't activate those shoulders. And then relax. Let both of the feet down on the ground. We're going to keep on this position, but we are going to bring the heels closer to the bum, to your glutes. We're going to let the hands next to the body one more time. I really want us to have all this awareness about the ribs and this relationship that many times happen when we engage the ribs, the shoulders close in. I want us to isolate that. It's only the core at the moment what we're trying to work, and the pelvic floor. Beautiful. Now, we're going to extend the right leg long, if it's possible, on the same line as the knee of the other leg. Once we're here, we're going to, again, breathe gently down. And then when we breathe out, we're going to send that hip up. And it's really important here that both of our crest, iliac crest, point up to the sky. So it's not one falling down to the side. We push them and they both are pointing up. Very nice. Hold it for a second there. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed. And then gently down. Vertebra by vertebra. Beautiful. Switch on legs. Lift the left one. Shoulders are relaxed, tummy is inside, ribs are closed, pelvis floor is active. From the sacrum first. Sacrum goes up and goes up. Try to keep both of your iliac crest pointing up on the same line. Hold it there. This might look so easy, but it's one of the most incredible exercise. It's really good to stabilize our hips. And slowly down. Beautiful. And change. Last on this side. Thumb inside, vertebra by vertebra, hip. Push it up. Remember, if you can, to keep those ribs down. Shoulders are relaxed. Keep the knees on the same line. No need to bring this leg super high up. It's just there on the same line. Vertebra by vertebra, starting from up to down, we'll make our hip low. Change on the legs. Shoulders relaxed, pelvic floor active. Sacrum coming up. Cervicals are long as well. Hold it. Hold it. Keep breathing through your nose. Hold it. And slowly down. Wonderful. Beautiful. Bring both of your knees to your chest, hands on the knees, and move them a little bit there. Try to keep breathing gently through the nose. Beautiful. Both of the legs again on the ground, and now hands facing up. Tummy goes inside. Ribs are closed. And we send both of the arms back down to touch the floor with our hands. If they don't touch, it's okay. We make our best. And then we bring them up all the way to touch with the palms on the floor. We bring them up. Now, pelvic floor is active, tummy is inside, ribs are closed. We're breathing down. Lower as we possible can. Keep your cervicals long. Send the hands maximum back and then up. Maybe this exercise seems a little bit boring, but it's really good. And if we're thinking in all the things that I want us to feel, it won't be boring. So keep activating pelvic floor. Lower back is on the ground. Feeling the sensation of your air going in gently. Try to breathe out gently as well. Through the nose only. One more. Hands reach down. Try to keep the ribs closed. It's really, really important. and the hands going maximum down, maximum down. Last one, all the way down, all the way up. Beautiful. And then relax. Very nice. Bring both of your knees again. Make a little fist, no, it's not a fist, a little ball with yourself and roll down and up, just like you're giving a tiny massage to the back. Here, the idea is that we feel every vertebra when we're rolling. Careful, if it's a part where you're not feeling, try to suck the tummy as in as possible there and make your effort to feel every part. We do it just a few times because on the bones maybe can hurt a little bit. Beautiful. Now we're going to cross our legs. We're going to have the right leg in front of the left one. Here, if you cannot have a straight position on the spine, what I mean this way, you're going to use a pillow or a yoga block. Okay, I will have a pillow just to exemplify how it is going to be. So we're going to have a pillow here. Now we have our legs closed. Perfect. It's really important that we keep this spine straight. Hands are going to be on the side of the body. Right leg is in front of the left one. Tummy goes inside. If we can keep the idea that we have of the pelvic floor activate and the ribs activate, we keep thinking on that and on breathing only through your nose slowly. Maintaining this long position, lengthen up on your cervicals, keeping shoulders relaxed and down, maintaining the spine long. We're going to go as down as possible and then slowly up. What I mean down as possible, as much as we can keep the spine long. As soon as you feel that your spine has curved, your place is before, okay? So go long as maximum as you can and then back up. One more. Down as maximum as you can. Long in the spine. Keep your chin closer to your chest to keep the cervicals long. Two more. Feeling long. Very nice. Feel that the hip is the one start this movement to maintain your spine straight. Feel how the hip rotates backwards to invite your spine to fall forward long. We do one more and we hold. Length. Feel the hip inviting in this flexion to let the spine fall forward long. Before your spine curve, allow your arms to go down and relax there a few seconds. Relax your head if you want. Try to don't push here. Do not push. Try to don't have the idea of going down, but better to go long. Think that you want to length. Breathe 1 sec here. Beautiful. Now the left arm is going to cross parallel to the right leg. The right arm will go up. Breathe here. Try again to lengthen the spine. Length. Now right arm point farther long, maintaining the right glute in the ground. Try to feel that your arm wants to go long. Keep the pelvic floor active. Beautiful. Right hand get back. Then slowly hang on the floor. Align yourself. Beautiful. Hands back. Now lean backwards, make a little rotation in the back, switch on your legs. Very nice. And now left leg is front. Now feel the rotation in the hip. This is what's going to make your hip rotate to hip flex and make yourself able to go forward. Okay, hands in your hips, flex on the hip and go long, 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 long. And then go up. Go long all the way. Lengthen the spine, keep the chin closer to your chest. Go back up. One more time. Again. Try to do it slow so you're feeling how one thing is inviting the other, how the hip flex and that invite your upper body to length long. And try to keep your spine straight. Don't curve the spine. You don't want to go down. You want to go long. Last. And we hold. Hands on the floor when you cannot more. Try to keep on the idea of lengthening here. Thumb is inside. Pelvic floor is active. Right arm is going to cross parallel. If your elbow is not on the floor, don't worry, just use the palm. Left arm goes up. Feel the twist here. Keep the left glute on the ground. Keep your ribs close if it's possible. And then send the left arm long. Not down, long, long. It's very active, the thing. You're not relaxing, you're not abandoning. You want to go long with that arm. Beautiful. And then back. Wonderful. Slowly back. Roll your back here a little bit. Feet on the ground. Lean forward and remove your pillow. Beautiful. So let your hands on the floor. Make a tiny little jump to be back on the camera. That's for me, not for you. But perfect. So now you're also gonna come with me here, back on your mat, with both of your feet on the floor as we were in this yoga position that right now I have forgotten the name. Now the idea is try to keep your spine straight. If you can keep your spine straight and the heels on the ground, do it. I cannot. You can see right now that my spine is curving. So I'm going to let my spine long. But my heels have the intention to go down. My weight wants to go down. But my cervix, my spine, everything, try to keep lengthening. So today, I accept my reality that that's where I am. Then the hands are going to go on the ground. We're going to let the knees extend, and while the knees extend, lift slightly your heels to pivot gently, making your toes look front. Once you're here, you're going to make a tiny little jump and close your legs, bending your knees and landing in them. Come back. Up, extend your arms long. Keep the thumb inside, the ribs closed. And now we're going to add this tailbone coming in, activating on pelvic floor and glutes. Thumb is inside. And we're going to imagine that the iliac crest hips and the ribs cage want to engage and go together. And then both of the arms go long as maximum as they can, go back. Activated there. Beautiful. Keep the glutes tight. Pushing front on the hip. Try to send super high up your arms. Try to send the arms back and up. Keep the ribs closed. Beautiful. And then hands get back down on the ground. Tuck your toes and make gently your downward facing dog. Walk slowly farther front. Relax your head. Push the ground. Reject the mat. We're going to try to keep this idea of the ribs active, of the tummy inside. You can micro bend your knees if you want. We want to have the hips long with intention to go up in the sky. If to do so you need to bend your knees, do. Push the ground. Keep the ribs closed. It's an active position, downward facing dog. Breathe gently. Try to control the air. Feet by feet, you make your best to let that heel reach the ground. You can compensate with the other leg by bending it even more. Try to keep the metatarsus on the ground and activate the arch of your feet. If you have your eyes so, you can look towards your feet and try to keep the arch active. And don't become here saying that you have a flat feet. If you do so, you activate your arch and you lift it. Keep the ribs closed. Beautiful. And now lift both of your heels, being only metatarsus. And then let your hips come front. And we're going to hold the plank for a little second. We're going to have the tummy inside, the ribs closed, the tailbone in, the cervicals long, this rejection of the ground. We're pushing, 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 pushing. Hold. Beautiful. Right knee can be in the ground, left heel go on the floor. You can lift the left arm up here, being in a more gentle side plank if you want so. If you are easy for you, you bring the right feet on the side of the other leg. You hold it for a few seconds. Try to really push with the lower arm. Push, reject the ground. You can make a circle with your head here if you want. And then switch. Left arm go on the ground. Hold one more time, second the plank. Activate the core. Keep the ribs closed. See if you can feel the air on the lowest part. And then go to the other side. Again, knee can be in the ground to make it easy. Remember that you don't want to suffer, okay? If it makes you suffer, just make it easy. You decide what is suffer or not as well. Push the ground. Look it up, look it down. Make a circle. Make it more complex for you. But reject the ground. Keep the ribs closed. Beautiful. Back. Nice. Walk slowly with both of your feet like little jumps. Feet are together. Hands catch your block. If you don't have a block or you have a chair or something, go now, pop, pick, stop the video, pick the chair, bring it back. We are going to open up your feet on the same line as your heel with your sitting bone. So if you touch here your hip, you will find a little circle there. You want that one to make one line with your heel, and then you want your trochanter to make a line from your ankle. Okay? Then you're going to put your hands in your block or in your chair. If you want, you're going down, but the rule is you can go as much down as you can, as you want, as much as your spine is long. As soon as your spine curves, you make yourself higher. So be honest with yourself. Do it next to a mirror if you need to go and check. Okay. Once we're here, make it on the easiest one. Micro bend your knees slightly, a little bit. And now, flex your hip and extend it. So it's like if you are sending your anus up to the sky, and then the pelvic floor is looking up to you. So hips rotate backwards, they go up, they go up. And then hips come in. Try to really make this slow. It's really important that we feel the motion of the hip, because this is what is going to allow us to increase our mobility. Make it backwards, make it in, and keep on that line that I said. Ankles and trochanter. Beautiful. If you manage to feel this sensation, now you can extend your knees. And we do a few more. In, breathing gentle out and out. If it's too easy for you, make it a slightly harder. So make it in. If you want, you can add the head movement as well. Cervicals, and then rotating your hip backwards and invite the spine to extension. And then make your hips in and invite the spine, in a flexion. Extend the hip, extend your spine. Flex the hip, flexing the spine. Keep your movement. Beautiful. Now, keep with the hip flex. So anus up to the sky. Tummy is inside, ribs are closed. The spine is extended if you want. And then try to go as down as you can. Maintain in that position. We hold here for a second. And try again to think that you want to lengthen your spine in that position. Imagine that your bum wants to go up. And on that diagonal line that your body is making, try to really feel that one section wants to go one part and one section wants to go opposite. Like if we're two strength pushing opposite. Try to keep the tummy inside. Pelvic floor active. Ribs active. Woo, beautiful. Bend the knees. Bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knee, bend the knees. Extend your arms up. And come up gently. Beautiful. Hands go on the back of your body. Tailbone is in. Glutes are slightly tight. Lift it up on your chest. Cervicals follow the line of the spine. Don't kill it. Just follow there. The same line as the spine. If you feel like to lifting a little bit the heels, go ahead. Just a tiny bit. And then slowly back. Beautiful. Hands will come on the side of the body, and the right leg will come up as maximum. The left knee, we can keep it slightly micro bended. And now we're gonna do one, flex, point, back, down, one, extending, flex, and back. Extend, flex, and back and down. One more, back, extend, Hold it in flex. Try to keep both of your hips in the same line, parallel there. Bend it and down, shake it up a little bit, relax it. We go to the other one, send your body weight towards the right leg. Lift the left leg up, tummy is inside, ribs are closed. Higher as possible, shoulders are down. Extend it, heel out, point, bend that knee. Extend it, heel out, pointed, and knee. Extended, heel out, pointed, and knee. One more, keep the hip on the same line. And hold it on the flex with the hip on the same line. It's hard, I'm lifting it. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And bend it, and down, shake it up a little bit. Beautiful. Remove the little blocks from the side, open a little bit the feet, and go down with both of your knees. Hands are on the floor. Spread your fingers. This, actually, I like to spread my fingers, but you can feel what is good for you. But I think that it's nice to feel the full hand on the ground and the fingers spread. There are thousands of theories, but I feel like this, it makes me feel good. Perfect. We're going to push the ground here. Knees are going to touch our tricep. And then we're going to lean front. And we're going to lean back. Ta-da! That's it. Now we're going to go do it. Hands on the floor. Knees touching your tricep. Lean front. The idea of making this tiny lean in front is for you to feel the weight on your hands. And then back. One more. And then also we are making like this to come down and feel the hip getting more active. One more. Hands on the ground. Knees on the tricep. Lean front. We're not making ourselves fly yet. Just feel the weight. Feel the weight in your hands. And then back. Wonderful. Okay. Don't do it yet. Just look first. Look and analyze. Hands on the ground. You have feel now the weight. So knees are on your tricep. Hands are on the floor. While we're leaning forward, I want that our wrist and our elbow are on the same line. Let's think again on this projection of head, long tummy inside, and hips going in opposite directions. And then gently let these feet fly. If you want to jump backward, your upper body needs to keep long. So your cervicals need to keep long. And we need to maintain the wrist and shoulder, elbows in this line while we extend it back. Make a deep breath in, open up in your chest to make it float, okay? Tuck your toes. Push again, your arms away from your shoulders, away from your ears, and your hands making yourself push the floor. Activate the arch of your feet. Lift the toes if you can, just to see how it feels. Active the arch of your feet. Feel the metatarsus on the ground. Beautiful. Coming back to a high plank. Feel the belly inside. Right knee on the side. One more time, high plank. Side plank. If it's too easy for you, you want to go side. If you want, because now we stretch a little bit the legs, instant touching the ground with the right one, you can hold it with your hand and just extend it there on the side. And then we can make it back. Boom. Go back to a dog. And then side knee on the floor. Or hold it front. Balance yourself here. Remember that the lower arm is pushing the ground, rejecting on the ground. And then back. Beautiful. Knees on the ground. Relax a second. Come back on the hips. In your knees. Beautiful. I like to say relax, and we're not relaxing anything. Toes are on the floor. Just checking if I have room. Good. Hands are in your hips. Hips are going to come front. Table is in. Thumb is inside. Ribs are closed. And we go back. Like Michael Jackson. And back. And back. Try to keep yourself as a plank. And back. One more. Like a plank. And back up. So. Last. And then put your hands in your heels. And open up in your chest. Cervicals can be long. You can let them backwards as well if you want. See what you feel better though. I like to follow the line of my spine, personally. And try to open the hips. And then again back. Thumb inside, ribs, core, and then get back. Beautiful. Hands on the floor. Tuck on the ground. Malasana. Beautiful. Make your Malasana. Malasana. Lengthen up in your spine. Just send intention. If you don't have the heels like I do, send the intention of the heels to go to the ground. Feel the hip as well. Want to point long, and your cervicals are also long. Beautiful. Hands get back on the ground. Knees are on the floor. Close the knees a little bit back. Activating your core. Lift the knees gently. And go to your dog. Very nice. From the dog, bend the knees, look front, and jump like if the room was full of babies that you don't want them to cry. You don't want to wake up no one. Bend the knees. Activate your core. Send the arms back. And if you can, close the ribs here. Hold it. Keep the knees on the same line. And come up again. Beautiful. Hands in the side of the hips. Right knee goes up. Extend the right leg. Make the heel out and hold 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing through your nose. 4. Beautiful. Bend that knee. Send the feet back. If you can, hold it with your right leg, with your right arm, sorry. And then try to keep your chest facing front. We're going to extend the left arm up. And just that. The right feet will kick back. Gently back. Beautiful. Feet back on the ground. Hands on the hip, ribs closed, thumb inside, left leg up, extended, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bend that knee. Send it back, keep your hips on the same line. Right arm goes up, left arm goes backwards, catch that feet. Send the feet back, kick with that feet. And back. Beautiful. Back with that feet. Make a little jump and come in front. Open your legs a little bit. Hands go up. Thumb is inside. Ribs are closed. And we go down. Beautiful. And we go up. And we go down. And we go up. That's it. And we go down. And we go up. One last. And we go down. Heads go to the floor. And we jump back, okay? Jump back. High plank, align it. Tummy goes in, knees go on the floor. Tucking your toes and come to knees in the ground. I don't have a space. Hands on the floor, tucking your toes, bending your knees, look front, jump again, bring your feet front, and go with your knees on the ground. It was just because you didn't have space in this mat and in the camera. Beautiful. I really want to do this, but first we're going to do something else. So we need to check something before. You need to check something before for our own safety. We're going on the ground, lying down again. I promise we get back. We're going to bring both of the hands in the floor next to our ears. The palms need to feel comfortable in the ground. And the elbows are going to be pointing up. Okay, so from here, we're going to send the hips up. And then the chest up. And bring the head on the floor. Beautiful. When you're here, try to push with your arms to lift up your chest. See how closer you can go, how comfortable you feel with your arms. But if your elbows are looking outside, your hands are not on the floor, that's it. We need to work in different things. Okay? If you feel that everything is moving, text me private and we'll help it. Okay? So, if you can do this, we go here, and now you know what you're gonna do. Perfect. So from this position, that's why we did this, Tuki, to be strong. We're gonna trust in life. Thumb is gonna be inside, ribs are gonna be closed, and we are going to go and put the hands on the floor. That's all. So we go back, hands reach on the ground, and we open up. Beautiful. If you want to get back, you can get back. It's super fun. One more. Thumb inside. Feel your Michael Jackson, Tuki. And feet go back. Your legs can feel it. Crossing the legs. Release it. Don't frustrate yourself if you did not manage to do this part. We fix it. Don't worry. We work for that. But now, we're going to open again the arms on the side of the body. Bring right and left leg on the sky. Look at your legs there. Move your feet a little bit. Ankles. Beautiful. And now, cross your legs, one on top of the other. So I have my right leg on top of my left. And then We're just gonna cross to that side. Let's try to keep the right shoulder in the floor. You can place the hand on the knee. And we breathe gently here. And then we're gonna change. Legs up, cross left in top of right. Try to keep the left shoulder on the ground. You can look to that side. And keep breathing through your nose, sending the air down. You can close your eyes. Beautiful. And then gently we get back. Get back gently in the mat. Extend the legs. Relax the arms on the side. Close your eyes. Let the air gently go in your body. Feel your heart, the pulse. And try to observe the pulse and where else you can feel it. Can you feel the pulse in your calf muscles? Can you feel the pulse on the base of your feet? Can you feel the pulse in your hands? In your fingers? Can you feel it in your throat? Observing all places you can feel.